I've often wondered what it feels like to float in the vast emptiness of space, tethered only by a thin lifeline to your spacecraft. The sheer audacity of it all. You know, spacewalks or extravehicular activities, EVAs as we call them in the biz, are more than just cool photo ops. They're the epitome of human courage and ingenuity. Fascinating, isn't it? But here's the kicker. These spacewalks have been absolutely crucial to our space exploration efforts. From repairing satellites to building the International Space Station, EVAs have allowed us to extend our reach far beyond the confines of our spacecraft. In the next few minutes, we're going to take a whirlwind tour through the awe-inspiring history of spacewalks. March 18, 1965, a date that should be etched in the annals of human achievement. On this day, Soviet cosmonaut Alexei Leonov became the first human to perform a spacewalk. Now imagine floating outside your spacecraft, your heart probably racing faster than a pulsar, taking that first historic step into the void. But here's the thing. It wasn't all smooth sailing. In fact, it was downright terrifying. Leonov's suit ballooned in the vacuum of space, making it nearly impossible for him to re-enter the airlock. He had to bleed air from his suit to squeeze back in, risking the bends in the process. Just a few months after Leonov's feat, on June 3, 1965, astronaut Ed White became the first American to perform a spacewalk. White, tethered to his Gemini 4 spacecraft, spent a glorious 23 minutes floating in space. He was so enthralled by the experience that he famously said, "I'm coming back in, and it's the saddest moment of my life." Now let's fast forward a bit to 1966. Buzz Aldrin, floating outside the Gemini 12 spacecraft, extends his arm and snaps what might just be the coolest selfie in human history. This spacewalk also introduced the concept of neutral buoyancy training, basically underwater practice sessions that simulated the weightlessness of space. Fast forward to 1984, and we've got Bruce McCandless II literally untethering himself from the Space Shuttle Challenger. Can you imagine the gut-wrenching moment when he unclipped that safety line? McCandless floated free, propelled only by his Manned Maneuvering Unit, MMU, a nitrogen-powered jetpack. This wasn't just a spacewalk, it was more like a spaceflight. McCandless drifted 320 feet away from the shuttle, becoming a human satellite. The image of him floating alone against the backdrop of Earth is one of the most iconic in space history. The year is 1998, and we're about to witness one of the most ambitious projects in human history, the assembly of the International Space Station, ISS. Now, building anything in space is like trying to put together IKEA furniture while wearing oven mitts and floating in a